All right, we're going to continue with our morning media availabilities here at Bristol Motor Speedway, and we've now been joined by Austin Dillon, driver of the number 3 Dow Great Stuff Chevrolet. And Austin, you are on pace to make your first chase for the NASCAR Sprint Cup this season. Just talk a little bit about how your team will approach the next 3 races and overall just how you feel like your season has went.
Well, I feel like we've had a solid season to this point, a couple ups and downs throughout, but overall I'm pleased with the speed and the direction of our cars. Pocono was a highlight this year. I felt like a car that could win a race. So I think we're heading in the right direction, and I wish we could have some races back. I think everybody does, but we do have some circled that we wish we could have back because we lost some big points on because of just failures and whatnot. But 3 races to go, and or 4 really, isn't it?
Well, 4.
Yeah, 4. So we got
right.
4 to go, and I'm feeling pretty confident in where we're at and the direction, like I said, where we're headed, and want to have a solid run here in Bristol to kind of get to these last 3.
Right. We'll go ahead and take questions for Austin. If you have one, please raise your name and state your name, or raise your hand and state your name and affiliation. We'll start with Doug. Go ahead.
Mark Carroll,
Sorry,
PRN.
Mark.
That's okay. That's all right. Austin, how do you view the situation you're in now, in the sense that you do have a pretty good gap, a better one if Buescher doesn't get in, but you still have, even if he does get in, a pretty good gap? And what's your mindset as far as aggressive versus conservative to get what you need?
I think we have to be aggressive. Anytime you play defense and you start playing that game, it seems to hurt you. And try and lean on some of my past of Xfinity Championship and Truck Championship to figure out. I think the best way to lean on is the Xfinity Championship. We were kind of playing from behind there the last 6 races or so against Sam Hornish, and we're able to really string together some really solid runs, top 5. So 4 to go, just got to look at it. Finishing the top 10, I think we're solid. 4 races, 4 top 10s, and that would be a great goal. We got a little leeway right there, top 15, but I think top 10 would take us home.
All right. Woody, I believe you had a question.
Woody Kane with MRN. Austin, so you got your 3-on-3 basketball deal coming up here pretty soon. Just wanted to get you to describe that a little bit, where the idea came from originally. I know you did it before, but and to do something a little different. I mean, it seems like everybody's doing golf. Yeah,
everybody does golf, and I just wanted to try something different last year, and it seemed to be successful, kind of the same format as golf, but just playing a different sport. We've got a good lineup this year. I've been working hard on trying to get different celebrities from different realms. Got Tyler Farr, Chris Lane, Colt Ford. Got a magician, Carl Michael, I think, and football player Will Witherspoon. A lot of different guys from different sports, and I'm excited about it. I got different college basketball players coming to play, so there'll be some dunks. And Joey Logano is now a coach. He said he'd rather not play, but he feels like he could coach. So I got him in there. I got to thank him. He's got his own team there, so I'm excited about that. Denny Hamlin will be there. I'm trying to talk in a couple other guys, but for some reason, every time I get the responses, "Have you seen me play basketball?" So I told him I would put good players around them, and hopefully I can get more to come. I talked to Jimmy and Kyle and different people, so we'll see what we can get. But I've got a good lineup so far, and we've got enough for 16 teams, so that's pretty solid. And it's at the LJVM Coliseum on August 31st in Winston-Salem. Invite all you guys out there and have a good time. There's an open bar out back, so we'll have some fun.
All right. Additional questions for Austin? All right. We'll get a microphone to Stan, please.
Hey, Austin. Stan Creekmore with theracingexperts.com. With the weather the way it's been, do you hope it keeps raining, or do you really, really want to get some practice?
I think everybody wants to get in a little practice to see where their cars are, for sure. And with the bottom line being a little more predominant this time, quite a bit more yesterday, I'd like to get the Cup cars out there for at least one practice. Sometimes you get too much practice and you can throw yourself off. So I'd like an hour for sure. And I think our cars have stepped up, so I'd like to go qualify also and see where we're at. But if not, we're starting in 13th, and we can do it from there and have a solid day. So whether we're sitting in a good position either way, but I'd like to have an hour or two of practice, hour and a half.
Okay. Jerry?
Jerry Jordan, Performance Station Network, Kicking the Tires. Austin, let's just assume you make the chase. How do you attack that first segment going in to secure moving forward?
I think we attack it with no limits. One thing on our mind is to win races, and we got to do that. So I actually feel like we have a good shot of winning one of these last four. We've got 2 of the 4 circled, and never know what can happen to the other 2. So for us, it's just throw everything at it, whatever we can to get to the next round each time. And I really feel like there's a bunch of good races in the chase for me. If you look last year, we had some really solid runs at the end of last year in the chase. So just want to get in there and battle it out. I feel like there's a lot of mile and a halves that play to where we've been good at this year in the chase. So, and then the short tracks that are in it are places that I've run well too. New Hampshire, Martinsville, those 2 places are solid. So I like the places that we go in the chase.
All right, Jeff?
Austin, 2 things. Number one, early in the season, it looked like your team was really close to winning. I mean, you're talking like you feel like you guys are right there right now. And then the second thing, just the Bristol night race, all the history with the 3-car here. What does this race mean to you?
Oh, I mean, it's this place is always special. You come here and there's nothing like it walking down into this place and kind of get jacked up coming in here and want to run well. And obviously the history has a lot to do with that. And I like what the track's doing with trying to make that bottom line come in, and I think that's good. I think they've already kind of started without what they're doing. I think what they did to just make the track smoother down there. When you see that stuff come up, I still think there's going to be a bottom groove somewhat. So it's going to be fun and interesting race, and looking forward to see how it plays out. And hopefully you see some of that old school bottom style driving. So. And then past that, the other question was winning a race. I thought Pocono was probably our best race this year, other than just the finishing part of it due to weather, and then just some small things that we made mistakes on that we could have done better. But speed-wise, that was my favorite car we've had, and we've got something coming similar just like that car to Michigan. So I'm looking forward to getting there.
All right, Jerry, go ahead.
Jerry Jordan again, Performance Station Network, Kicking the Tires. Ty was in here yesterday, and this is going to be his 100th start in the Xfinity, but he was really focused on wanting to get into Cup. What would that mean to you guys to be able to race like that, and his performance, to this point and moving forward?
Well, I think it'd be great. I think it'll push me, and it'll help our organization, and he's got a lot of fire in him, and hopefully that happens. I'd love to see him out there, and that's. It's my little brother, man. I want him in there.
All right, we'll take our final question from Woody. Go ahead.
Woody came with MRN. You mentioned Michigan a moment ago. I was just curious about your thoughts of the even lower downforce package the first time you raced it, and thoughts about going back there to the same track with it again.
Yeah, I enjoyed it the first time. I think there were some things that we could do a little better, and I thought I heard that they were putting rubber down there too in the top lane or something. I heard that, but. So that should be interesting if they did the same thing to Michigan. So if it widens out a little bit, that would be something to really enjoy. So, I'm looking forward to it, looking forward to the challenge, and I think we can build on what we did the first race.
All right, Austin, thank you for your time, and
Thank
best
you.
of luck this weekend.